Welcome back to Profi Plays. I'm Profi, and this episode is just going to be some wrapping up of the Tower of Thulsa. So last episode I mentioned as I was going into combat with the Hollow One that I was just going to have that be the end of the episode. Well, it turns out how that turned out, if you tuned out at that point, is that the Hollow One definitely survived, but we grabbed the Sapphire after we ran out. We managed to somehow, everybody did in fact survive, even though, who was it that Marv, right? Marv was the one um, who didn't think he was going to, put some laying on of hands. He's fine. All right. So I just kind of want to do a little wrap up for how things are ending. So a few kind of loose ends that I want to wrap up. So first would be obviously right. We meet up with Caliph and right, give him the book that he was looking for. He's of course very appreciative about this. Uh, but there are two more loose ends, right? And that is we now have right two other people that have been kind of accompanying the party but not totally involved. And that is Bipeld and Thulsa. Not Thulsa. Thulsa was dead years ago. Bipeld, the wizard, and Ars, right, Vilbo's mentor, who's also an adventurer, right, and was also working for Cal. So, the question in my mind is, might it be that these two characters are going to then join the party? Right, so there's a possibility. You can make first level characters. There's a setup for that, right? So that's the debate in my mind right now. So, and this is something that we can obviously answer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one page oracle. I'm going to roll here. I'm not showing this on camera, so I guess you just have to trust me. So I'm going to do them one at a time. Okay, so the wizard biped. I think it's interesting that he wanted something that was like of great monetary value. That is really what he was after, which is interesting that the wizard wouldn't be after, say, all of the books in the library. Okay, right? So I feel like, right, he owed somebody something, and I feel like that might get in the way of him wanting to join this adventuring guild. But that's what the dice tell. So I'm just going to say it's unlikely, which means it's only on a 5 or 6 that this will be a yes. So no. Wizard Bipel, I will leave him on my on my list of characters. So I have here my character list based on the mythic system. So Biped will stay on there in it, so that way he might show up possibly in the future, but he is not going to be joining. Meanwhile, Tars was a lone adventurer because the rest of his party had got killed. He knows Vilbo, and he was also working for Caliph. So I think all of these are factors that suggest he would probably be more willing to join the party. All right, so let's go ahead and roll this. This time I'm going to say that it's likely. So if it's a 3, 4, or 5, or 6, so 4 of the sides give us a yes answer. So no. All right. So apparently, uh, Bilbo's mentor Tars is eager to get on with his own thing. So neither of them join the party at this point. Okay. Now, another thing that I was thinking about is whether we might want to recruit some new people from the village to flesh the party out a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to do that yet because I still have 6 PCs to manage, and that for a soloist that feels like a lot, right? So I think that I'm going to keep that, but I will keep that party that I have, which even though it's not particularly well balanced in terms of the classes involved. I mean, we basically have half clerics and half thieves, and then a halfling thrown in for good measure. I mean, that's not ideal, but oh well, right? So I think that at the moment I'm going to continue with that. If we get a party to stay down to like 3 members or something like that, then I would think about maybe adding another one in. Right. So I think and this is a very short wrap episode. Okay. But I think we're going to call it there. At this point, the characters are not going to be leveling up to the next level. They have a total of 18 XP. It takes 50 in the DCC system to move up to level 2. Right, so still level 1 characters, looking out for the next adventure, but that will be next time. So I guess this is Profi signing out.